was earlier on. We've talked about his stance being now back to more open, gives him a little bit more ability to turn on the ball and turn on the ball. He did early in this game, first pitch thrown by Zach Thornton. We talked about being a strike thrower. This one is not coming back, as you say, Gary. And Tatis ready for that first pitch fastball. No, he's going to attack Zach Thornton, who throws a lot of strikes, and he got that one. And then later in the game, going out on the outside part of the plate, he had tried to get him in. He did a good job of getting himself into a hitter's count on a couple of tough pitches. That one out over the plate, but too high, and that was able to be driven up and out. And look, Fernando Tatis, as we said in pregame today, when he gets hot, then forget about it, because he's as hot as anybody, and you got to kind of work around him. And look, I wasn't here physically to watch yesterday's game, but, you know, they had a lot of opportunities. They kept getting cut down by the outfielders. Right. Today, they hit balls where the guys couldn't throw anybody out, and Tatis was the main culprit.
It is amazing how tough a start this season Fernando Tatis Jr. got off to. He looks like a completely different player right now. When he heats up, he is one of the best hitters in the game. And it wasn't just the offense that was the story. As we showed again in the notes right there, he made a tremendous catch. It really was the game-saving play for the Padres, even though it was just the second inning. But take us over to the touchscreen right now and show us how Tatis robbed Francisco Lindor in that second inning. It was a grand slam if he doesn't go over and bring it back here, Tom.
Yeah, well, you hit it on the head. The Mets did a good job of making some things happen against Robbie Ray to get in this situation. Lindor drives one that he knows he got pretty well. Tatis going back, takes a peek at the wall, leaps, and then fools everybody. I love the hat flip right there. You know what, Garrett, while I'm here and we've got a little time in, oh, look at that. Look at the hat flip up here. You know, that's a little extra something. And I'm wondering right here, does this guy have the baseball? Maybe it's a home run.
Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Here's your 1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. Ripped, but it curls foul. That clips the corner. Two down, nobody on. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Pajes off of first with 2 away.
Let's go, Ryan.
This one in the air center field. Carey gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Back here in Denver, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Eric Lauer. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Popped up, 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Out towards right center field. Pajes coming on. Can't get there. It gets down. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Step off, throw to first.
He beat it.
Carey back on a dive. This is Willie Castro. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
That one in there across the letters.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez ranging after it. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now it's the second baseman, Connor Norby.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Ball 1.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Fought off foul. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's the 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 7, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 down, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Strike 2. No score here in the second. This one in the air.
Let's go!
And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Here we go, Mickey.
And a foul ball. Right side, hard hit.
Come on.
To first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 7, right fielder, Jordan Beck.
Let's go, Rockies!
Now a drag bunt, third
that's
base
foul.
side, and it goes just foul. That one
That's a ball.
misses. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the Rockies catcher, Braxton Fulford. Foul ball there. Beck, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Step off throw to first. Beck dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Fouled off. He was late.
Come on, Rockies.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Chop to third. Off balance speed. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Come on, Ryan.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Oh, 1 now.
No, that's a ball.
On the ground to short.
Let's go, let's go.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Tapped softly on the ground, and that's a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. back to the top of the Dodgers order. Alex Call digs in now. Led off the game with a strikeout. Call starting as the designated hitter. He made his major league debut in 2023, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip, there's one on to first, double play. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Off the mark there, ball 1.
Ball, inside.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rockies, designated hitter, McCarthy.
Ball.
Wait for your pitch.
The 1-0. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. Cole Carrick digging in for the Rockies. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. That one lifted to left. Hernandez should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, 3rd baseman, Willie Castro.
Hank Greenberg helped
Probably
popularize
the best
the
one we
first
have
baseman,
seen. Throwing it where
holding
he
a
wanted to,
massive
have a nice
13-inch
tight
pocketed
spin
glove
to it,
that was
and a
quickly
teaser
banned, reducing the
just off
maximum
the edge
size
of the
to
plate.
12
On the ground to
that's
first.
foul ball.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Going to count 1 and 2. Fastball almost got him there. a foul ball. He stays alive. Three, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Set down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Rockies score first with this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Start of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Ball, low.
Next offering is down low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Man at second. That's out to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Freeman over at second, 1 down. Good job to fight that one off. Goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Runner at second, 2 down. And now it's even up. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Punch him out.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. One left for LA. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, number 7.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Looking good, Rockies.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, I have to think he was sort of leaning out over the plate, trying to protect that outside corner since everything in that at bat had been away. So that was a great call to run the fastball inside. He had excellent command with it, locked him up, couldn't react and pull the trigger.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. That one almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air.
No.
2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's a bar.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over.
Come on.
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Denver, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
There you go, Ryan. Come on.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Ryan. 1-2 now.
Oh.
Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out to short, Tovar. Gets it to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
Come on now.
And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Let's go, Braxton.
There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Come on, Braxton.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Here we go, Braxton.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. So now with one away and a man at second. Next to hit, Ezequiel Tovar. Flied to right his first time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
There's the strike at the knees. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
No, that's a ball.
Good take.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Lauer checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Man at second. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Get another one.
Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Scott getting cranked up as well. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
No.
Center field. That is the inning. So one left for Colorado, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. At the plate, Alex Call.
The designated hitter, Alex Call.
Let's go, Rockies! Hey, Ryan! Nope, that's high.
And a 1-0. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
All right, Rocky!
That one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a foul ball.
Well,
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And that's off the
that's
outside
away.
edge. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That's
Ball
off
3.
the mark. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Go, Colorado!
Foul ball there. Swings through that.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's ripped into the outfield. And foul ball. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Here comes Pages around third. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Well, we go bottom six. Digging in, Cole Carey.
Whoa.
Up the middle. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Eric Lauer out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
All right, Rockies.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Whoa.
Vesia, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Whoa.
In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies.
All right, Rockies. Ball.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Shohei Ohtani, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball.
Let's go, Rockies.
1-2 now.
Do it.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Nick Frasso. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a really good take.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. The Rockies trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2.
Here we go, Colorado. Bowling.
Come on, Colorado!
Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That's down and in. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Come on now.
So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Get it going, Rockies!
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's the ball.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
What was that?
So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nick Frasso will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Jimmy Herget comes on now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
First and second, 2 outs. Hunter Fiducia steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Close,
No,
but called
that's
the
a ball.
Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That's smashed towards center. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Scott.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
That's a ball. Ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Come on, Connor.
And that's in for a strike. And now 2-2. Got him. 1 out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Let's go, Mickey.
First pitch just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
Right.
Come on, Jordan.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Denver, now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Call.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Just missed.
That's inside.
There's a strike. Towards first, and that one handled. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Let's go, Rockies! Come on!
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jimmy Herget departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn to their closer, Jordan Romano.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And fouled off. So the tying run at second. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around.
Strike him out. Strike him out. Let's go, Jordan.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Strike him out.
And that one gets past the catcher. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
The Rockies holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third.
Sit him down. Come on, punch him out.
And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. The tying run is 90 feet away.
Strike him out.
And he walked
Take your
him.
base.
And a go-ahead run is on base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. On the corner for a strike. Betts thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. And a 1-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Called out on strikes. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Evan Phillips.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Rockies. Catcher, Over.
Come on, Rockies. Strike one.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Let's go, Braxton. Yes. Come on, Braxton.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Come on now.
Up next for the Rockies. The shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Go, Rockies.
Movement in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Hernandez getting loose as well. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swings and misses. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now the DH, Jake McCarthy. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Two down, nobody on. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Oh. Let's go, Rockies.
got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 8th. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Coors Field and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Let's go, Rockies!
That one the other way. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Let's go, Jordan.
Laser to the gap should score the run. That one carrying, and it bangs off the wall. Here comes Edman to score, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Go ahead run on base. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the 9th.
Let's go, Jordan.
Pitch misses there, and 1-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brennan Bernardino appears to be getting loose.
Let's go, Rockies!
Man at second. So now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Boog, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Looking good, Rockies.
That's off the corner.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Romano, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That's in there. And the count is 2-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just
went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. All even now at 1-1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Cole Carrick. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen, Dave Benitez. The closer of the staff is throwing.
Here we go, Cole.
The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tucker hustles to get it in. The potential winning run holds it second in scoring position now.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The winning run on second base. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You got this.
1-2 here. On the ground, right side. Edman whips it to first. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Evan Phillips is done, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jonathan Hernandez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Let's go, Connor. You can do it, Rockies. Here we go, Connor.
Misses outside, ball 1.
Come on, Connor.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Freeman takes it himself. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. The Rockies strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back, and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Brennan Bernardino.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alex Call getting ready to hit. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout.
Here we go, Brennan.
That's a ball.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Let's go, Brennan.
Man at second. That misses, and it's 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here we go, Brennan.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Parker Mashinsky, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. Right through there for a strike.
Let's go, Brennan.
Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Paz in the box now. Take strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
2 on, 1 out. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one missed.
Here we go, Brennan. Let's go, Brennan.
Chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. That's it out.
All right, Rockies. Here we go, Colorado. Come on, Brennan. Swing.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. And now 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings.
Here we go, Brennan. Let's go, Brennan. Sit him down.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they strand a pair. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1. Back here in Denver, on to the bottom of the 10th. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Here we go, Mickey.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Come on, Mickey.
That catches the corner.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. That's a base hit. Moniak with a knock, and the leadoff man is aboard. Across is the winning run, and the Rockies walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.